Hey, everybody, this is Philip Carter, and I am excited to announce that we're getting ready to have the Hymns with Philip Carter conference, which will take place March the 20th through the 22nd, 2025. Amen. We're starting now because it takes a while to get everything together, and hopefully to get all of you all in the DMV area. It will take place at the Southern Friendship Missionary Baptist Church in Temple Hills, Maryland, and we are excited. Let me explain to you what's going to happen at this conference. It's a transformative 3-day event committed to advancing sacred music through the timeless power of hymns and worship songs rooted in the African American tradition. This conference celebrates the rich musical heritage of the past while embracing the evolving sounds of the present and the future, fostering spiritual growth, strengthening Christian communal theology, and proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ. All of that is our mission statement concerning the Hymns with Philip Carter Conference. And basically, we're going to be coming together, the Hymns family, supporters and friends, and those who are interested in attending. Amen. We're going to be singing hymns. We're going to be learning new hymns. We're going to be learning about hymns that African Americans wrote. We're going to be learning hymns from the Caribbean and from our African nations, some hymns that we may not know of that we can use in our worship experience. And we're going to be having spontaneous singing going on. We're going to be feeding you snacks on Thursdays and Fridays and a full lunch on Saturday. And we got all kinds of people coming into town. But to cap it off, on that Saturday, March the 22nd, the audience and a choir that we will be putting together, we'll be doing a live recording. That's right. Everybody in the audience is going to be a part of it. Not just clapping your hands, but we're all going to be singing, because one of the biggest strengths of hymns is congregational singing. So we're going to be doing a live recording on that Saturday, and it's just going to be a special time. We're looking also into a bus trip tour through DC or Baltimore during one of those days for those that are coming out of town and those that just want to get on the bus with us. Amen. We're looking at getting our maestro Ralph Herndon to tour us around one more time. So it's going to be a wonderful time. You can fly into Reagan National Airport. We've got all kinds of we've got hotels that we have recommended for you all to stay at. All you have to do is go to www.philipcartermusic.com, and there is a sample schedule on there about what's going to happen. There are also recommended hotels that you can stay at for those who are coming out of town, and everything you'll need, airports, all of that is on www.philipcartermusic.com, and you can get all the information that we have to give you right now. Now, I can tell all of you that our sister Yvonne Matthews is coming. We're going to be putting out a flyer with each person's name and face announcing they're coming very soon. Pierce Oates, the wonderful dynamic musician Pierce Oates from Delaware, he is coming. In fact, Yvonne's from Mobile, Alabama. Pierce Oates is coming. I'm working on others. Scott Cumberbatch is going to be making his way to the HWPC conference. It's just going to be a wonderful time in the Lord. And I'm telling you, if you love hymns or if you love other worship music, we're going to be blending it all together, because not only are we honoring the past and we are working on the present, but we're also looking towards the future. So if you don't know how to integrate hymns into your congregation, or you're struggling with this is something you might want to get into so that you can be better at what you do, you want to strengthen your worship no matter what worship you do, CCM, gospel, whatever, a hymn can always be a tag on the end, or it can be the song of the day, and you can tag a worship song on the end of that. So hymns are useful in so many different ways, regardless of how you may have heard it back in the day. That's just one presentation of a hymn. There's so many other ways to do it. And so we're going to enjoy the Lord through hymns. It's going to be an a wonderful time of worship. I suspect the glory of the Lord is going to meet us there in a major way, because whenever you're singing these kinds of songs, the God is already in them. He was in them when they wrote them. He's been in them down through the years, and we're going to be having a great time, not just with the songs that we grew up with, but we're going to be learning new songs that we can take home with us to introduce to our congregations, or just for our own personal enjoyment. You don't have to be a minister of music or a musician to be in this conference. Anybody can come. Everybody's welcome. Choir member, or you just want to go, you just want to come, sit down, and enjoy the environment. Everybody is invited. Now, we did not reserve rooms at hotels. We just giving you suggested hotels. All of them are at the National Harbor, where you can stay. Those are the hotels that we gave you, are the ones that we trust. However, you can stay where you like. Also, the hotels that we gave you are ones that we will be providing shuttle service for those who are coming out of town if you are in need of it. We'll be providing that shuttle service for you. But if you decide to stay somewhere else, it's perfectly fine. We just couldn't recommend too many hotels near the church, because we didn't find any one that we thought was good enough for our attendees that will be coming to this conference. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, or you can email me at hwpcfamily1@gmail.com, hwpcfamily1@gmail.com, hwpcfamily1@gmail.com. And if you want to subscribe to all of what Hymns with Phillip Carter is doing, you can go to phillipcartermusic.com/subscribers. You can subscribe to our email list and see all of the great things that this ministry is doing, and how this conference is like one of the big culminations of what we do on a daily basis in this ministry online. So all of you all are invited to join us. Yes, there is a cost. Yes, we got to pay bills, but we tried to put it at a price structure that made sense for a 3-day event, Thursday, Friday night. They'll be preaching as well, Thursday, Friday night, and Saturday with the recording, and also with the full lunch and two light meals on Thursday and Friday night. So if you have any questions, please put it in the chat. Even when this broadcast is over, you can put your questions in the chat, and we'll come back and check it and answer it. So thank you all for your time. I just kind of wanted to come on and just add some fuel to the fire of the Hymns with Phillip Carter Conference that will be taking place March the 20th through the 22nd, 2025, and we are excited. If you're in the chat and you said, man, I'm going to be there, just go ahead and put it in the chat. I plan to be there at the conference. Come on, put it in if you plan to be there. If you're going to try to make it. You know how folks say in church, I'm going to try to make it now. I don't know. I'm going to try to make it. I want you to do better than try to make it. I want you to make your way, because I believe that not only has God's power been moving so mightily with us online, but it's going to move mighty with us in person as well. So if you plan to be there, put it in the chat. I plan to be there. We're going to have a good time. Now, let me say this. For hymns family members that will be coming in on Wednesday, the day before the conference officially begins, we plan to have a reception for you on March the 19th. It'll probably be at one of the hotels in one of their rooms. So if you can get in on March the 19th, please let us know. It's not any pressure. If you can't make it to the 20th, that's great. But if you plan to come on the 19th, we plan to have a reception for our Hymns family members and anybody else that comes in from out of town. You're welcome to join us as well. Otherwise, we'll see everybody on March the 20th. I want you to tell your choir directors, tell your ministers of music, tell your choir members, hey, look, you need to come on to this conference. It'll be a benefit to you. You will learn a lot. I'm working on other clinicians that will be coming. Oh, I forgot. Maestro Stephen Key will be there as well. And there'll be many others that will be coming as we continue to get confirmations for our conference. I want y'all to look out. For those of y'all who have written hymns, I want you to look out for an announcement that's coming either today or at the end of this week about how you can submit your hymn to the Hymns with Philip Carter new hymns class to be considered to be presented during our new hymns class on that Friday. All right, y'all. God bless you. Somebody said, I'm going to work hard to be there. Amen. I'm going to pray for you, Miss Betts. It was such a blessing meeting you in Birmingham. I pray that you can make it. I hope y'all get a look. It's enough time, amen, that if you get on your bicycle now, you can make it to the DMV. Amen. Look, if you can't fly in, if you find that the flights are expensive coming into Reagan National Airport, which is the closest airport to where we'll be, try to fly into Baltimore, BWI Airport. All right? That will help you. Don't fly into Dallas. That's way too far, unless you got somebody in the family to come pick you up and take you. But I would say BWI and Reagan are the two best airports to fly into for this situation. Although we did list Dallas as an option. Right. Look. Train, yes, you can take a train. Take the Amtrak train into Union Station in Washington, D.C. Train is also an option. I didn't list that on the website, Miss Crooms. That's a good thing. I will list that on the website that you can take the train into Union Station for those who may not want to drive, but you're close enough that you don't need to fly. You can definitely take the train into Union Station. I'm so excited. Listen, y'all, we got a conference T-shirt. We got everything. We're gonna wear our T-shirts if you choose to. It's not mandatory. But we're gonna wear our T-shirts on the day of the recording. That's Saturday. And even if you could only come for one day, let us know. So we're going to, because we would love to see your face in the place. Some people can't make it all 3 days, but if you can come one day, and if you want to stay over that Sunday, you say Amtrak in New Carrollton too. Thank you for letting us know that, Rev. Michelle Reynolds. There is an Amtrak in New Carrollton, Maryland, as well as D.C. But if you plan on stay over to Sunday, there's several churches that we can recommend you go to. I know a lot of people watch Alpha Street Baptist Church. You can stay over and go to Alpha Street. You can come to my church if I'm there. I got to make sure I'm there on that Sunday. There's so many others. A couple of our hymns family members have churches. Jacqueline White has a church. Reverend Michelle Reynolds has a church. There's so many people in the hymns family that have churches. You can come and stay over to Sunday, go to somebody's church, and then make your way back to your destination. Well, you all, God bless you. If you have any questions, hit me up. I will be providing updates, significant updates as I get them. All right, y'all. God bless. Take care.